All right, so it's that time of month where Master Duel drops its newest like big pack. The past two packs have been real big skips for me. But first thing I get when I load up here is we have a raffle ticket. So you get 30 of these. Use 10 of them to draw a raffle. Special campaign. I have no idea what this is, but it says 100 million download appreciation. So we'll take a look at that in a moment. 100 million downloads of Master Duel. Oh, we get this nice polymerization protector and a bunch of gems. I will gladly take that. All right, let's see. What? Okay. So, they added a lot of things. So, change of sales to the Challenger packs, end date September 2nd. Oh, that's for like the overframe Dominus cards. Updates during maintenance, structure deck tutorial, obtainable structure decks from 1 to 3. Crimson Power Force 0 to Future. Interesting. Fusion Cup begins August 6th, which is tomorrow at the time of recording this. Um, New wallpaper, Dominus Spark, GMX, which is Dinosaur's first penguin. Oh boy. Uh, Cyber Kaiser, Zero to the Future. These are the two new structure decks. I will take a look at those in a second. Radiant Typhoon now gets its own secret pack. That's a big surprise. Masked Hero gets its own secret pack. Tinny, Draco Tail gets its own secret pack for a limited time. I'm guessing this is because Fusion Cup. Harpy's Feather Storm has been removed. UR polymerization for alt art. Yeah, the removal of the banned cards for the ban list because new ban list is applied. The new pack is here. We'll look at the new pack here in a second. Draco Tail bundle has returned. I'm not interested in that. Gym sale. Oh, that's nice. A raffle has been added to the shop. Okay, so one alternate art card. Ooh, you can get raffle tickets by participating in Fusion Cup and Legend Anthology. Well, I'm gonna have to grind that out. 100 million download campaign we've already gone over. There is now a big hero bundle. Jesus Christ. Okay, so the branded collected file is bad. The hero one is far worse. So three. Okay. Bargain bundle Molcharmi Fulos. What? I will have to look at the shop for this. Issues. For hire patch. Okay. So let's go look at the, like, mess that is the shop now before I do my Dark Lord pulls. And see what's in the new pack. If, Master Duel server decides to load. Okay, yeah. So, first order of business, we're gonna take a look at the, thing up here. So, for $5, you get, like, what? 285 gems plus one UR card, a UR selection pack, UR ticket. you can buy 1 copy of Mulcharmifulus. And this is on sale. Okay. Like, that is, interesting choice. But, you can tell the server is under heavy load just by the fact that I'm having trouble loading things. Oh boy. This is gonna be rough. Yikes. I am not looking forward to editing this. And why is my... Oh, wait, never mind. My model's perfectly fine. Okay. Give me a second here. We're gonna have to wait for server problems. So, here we are. 3 hours later after extended maintenance, because no one could log into the servers. And there were so many people trying to get on. So, let's go over everything that's new. We have the new selection pack. Let's take a look at all the new cards in here. So, we have Dark Lord Evening Star. I'm gonna need 2 of those. I'm gonna need 1 of that. There's the new GMX cards, which are basically Dino Fusions. You normally play them in, like, a dinosaur pile. Favorite hero, Shining Flare Wingman. Basically exists as, a new Super Poly target. This is an alt art of, Flame Wingman. It is a UR because it's an alt art. Is it worth keeping? Not really. GMX researcher, Indie Man. This is where it's kind of a gut punch, because as much as I would like to keep these cards, yeah, yikes. Forbidden Crown is at 3, so we're gonna need 3 of those. Dominus Spark, the newest in the Dominus series, and my god, the card art. You're gonna want this for Chaos decks. Thunder Dragons and Dark decks will benefit from it very heavily. Void Unleashing is Shaddoll Searcher. Gonna want that. Solemn Accusation is gonna be the newest stun friend. Ramu. This is the new rank 6 zombie support for the last pack. Oh, new Super Poly target. Nice. Yeah. Most of these are reprints. This is new. New Dark Lord support. Ginny being an SR is a small mercy given it the Witchcrafter card, and I like those. Witchcrafter was my first deck in Master Duel, by the way. El Shaddoll. Like, we're gonna need 3 copies of this. The rest of this is, pretty okay stuff, surprisingly. Like, surprisingly, they snuck in things like Hero Flash and, like, zombie support. We'll get to pulling on this in a moment. There is a new hero bundle for, like, the 200 plus elemental hero monsters. There's the Dark Lord bundle, which I really want. There's the Shaddoll bundle, which I also really want. But I will probably end up spending my Fusion Cup on that. We have 1 free pack pull on the first Heroes pack, which is basically basically nothing. But it has like the alt art for elemental heroes, and this is the new. My God, there's a super poly overframe. Like that super poly overframe looks fantastic. Like, my God. Like, just imagine dropping that on someone. The Shaddoll pack here has gotten its alt arts in the shop. Which is a thing. Masked Hero pack is new. We went over that earlier. Like, I'm just fishing for dust. Fallen Dragon Starmancy. Oh, hey, I could use more of that. Do I have 3 copies of that? No, I only have 1, surprisingly. So, there is now a Radiant Typhoon pack, so expect to see bots running more of that. There's now a Tenyi pack. And then there's the structure decks. I've gotten a look at the structure decks. The Utopia one, absolutely busted, because 2 copies of this gets you everything you need for, basically Utopia. Multiple copies of Dododo Warrior is insane. The Cyber Dragon structure deck, though, is a bit of a different story. So, you'll notice there is not a lot of URs in this. Machine Duplication, which I already have 3 of. But there's basically Cyber Dark Worm and Limiter Removal, which are basically the only upgrades to this. Seeger is included as well as Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon and Over Dragon. But notice how they didn't include Infinity. That's where they get you. So they're nice to have, but they're not great. Dominus Spark is really nice. I like the Dominus cards. But outside of that, there's not really much here. So let's talk bonus packs here. So we now have Legacy Pack tickets and raffle tickets. Legacy Pack, they added 5 new Legacy Pack cards. If I go down to UR, they added Dirk the Longing for Blue Skies. Which is basically a reptile pile card. We have first Penguin for all the Penguin fans out there. And then we have Convex Knight, which will be in every train deck. If only this wasn't a UR, I'd craft it. But as far as SR goes, like, I know they added something in the SR category. 2 things, actually. One of which is Ginia of the Ring, which is a fairy tale card. Fairy Tale and Charmer because of 1,850 attack. And they added Stealth Angel Cradle. You could probably put this in Dark Lords, given it's a Dark Fairy. Maybe somehow mix it in with Primite, but yeah, not really anything there. They also added in Summer, I think, last patch. Summer and Spring. But we'll do a quick 75 pull here, or 70 pull on the pack here. Oh, hey. United We Stand, and number 24. Nothing too good, but more copies of Braid Penguin and United We Stand are always good. So, let's take a look at this special raffle. So, the raffle ticket, we earned these from login bonuses and events. So, one raffle draw is 10 raffle tickets. So items obtained are random for each unit. Raffle tickets does not guarantee you will obtain every item. Every item with a maximum quantity limit and ball of the same. Okay, what are the obtainable items? Alternate art exchange ticket. Raffle pack ticket. Legacy pack ticket, you are guaranteed. Interesting. Well, go ahead and roll the dice. Alright, we get a blue one. Blue is tier 4, 100 gems. And that is bottom tier. One free SR card. And it's a white one. Tier 5. 10 gems. Oof. Yeah, that's about as bad as I thought it was going to be. Okay. So, we will get the Dark Lord bundle here in a moment. I will be right back, though. Alright, so, we will buy the collection bundle. Alright, shiny. Yeah, Witchcrafter Schemeta being in here basically says, like, oh, hey, yeah, Witchcrafter support is coming soon. Which will be quickly overshadowed by Toon, but I refuse to play Tooned. Horned Saurus. Yeah, bringing back, like, the old common dinosaur cards. Yeah, the UR is gonna be in the last pack. Like, the thing with these guaranteed URs is it's usually always in the very, very last one. That's how they get you. Like, at least with the Shaddoll cards, I can work with that, because I have most of the Shaddoll core. And, whoa, okay, 3 URs in 1 pack. Forbidden Crown. Well, okay, can't complain about that. Now, hold off on applying that. So, to the collector's file here real quick. So, collector's file. So, Solemn Strike is a UR, and I'm not willing to craft that. For now. Dark Lord Rebellion. Banishment of the Dark Lords. Condemned Dark Lord Evening Star, the first Dark Lord Morning Star, and all that. Some of these we will have to craft because they're not in the pack, but that's okay. So, we will return to our normal polls here real quick, like. Alright, back to the normal polls. So, first 10 poll. Ooh, that did not look promising. Winged Kuriboh. Like, this being a thing is actually really funny. Because this being like an a polymerization searcher at the cost of half of your life point or fusion spell would be really busted if it didn't have the hero lock on it. Like, that's the thing, is like the hero lock is just absolutely brutal. And oh hey, there's a new super poly target. Yep, you are. GMX. Okay. Well, that's going to the decraft pile. Alright, Volox is going in the decraft pile. Alright, second 10 pull. Oh boy. You are card? You are? Oh, hey, another copy of Indivian. Like, watch me get all of the Witchcrafter cards before I get, like, a single copy of the Dark Lord. Oh, hey, Dark Lord Morningstar. And, oh, hey, Vare. Excuse me while I screenshot the maid. Yeah, unfortunately, the GMX cards are pretty much all SRs except for, like, the URs. Like, the GMX cards are kind of, like, in a weird place rarity-wise, because almost all of them are SRs, except for, like, the 4 URs you would need. And before anyone says that's really cheap for a deck, I'd like to remind people that that's just the core. You're gonna want multiple copies. Not to mention, this pack is, like, diabolical because it's released so many UR cards I need. And how many copies of El Shaddoll Fusion is that? Alright, this is number 3. Like, we're up to 6 copies of El Shaddoll Fusion when I started this with, like, none. Officiator of Doom? Well, another to the decraft pile. Alright, you are. Here we go. Let's see, what do we get? Oh, hey, one of the copies of Dominus Spark we want. Okay. So, before I continue on here, let me go to, deck and put up the cards I need. So, you are... Order obtained. So we're gonna want 3 copies of that, 3 copies of that, and 3 copies of that. 3 copies of that. So this can be dismantled. And this can be dismantled. Dark Lord. So I'm gonna need 2 copies of Evening Star and the first Dark Lord. And, Shaddoll. 2, 3, and 1. Like, I only need 1 copy of this. So, El Shaddoll, Masha Share. Is, like, an unsummonable boss monster in most cases. So if we don't get that, that's fine. But, Void Unleashing is busted. So I need, a lot for that. Okay. The first Dark Lord, though, I'm gonna have to craft. And I just need 2 copies of it. So we will be back after I activate my, wallet card. Alright, so we're back after activating my wallet card. And we get... So I purchased one of the limited time offers. So $5 for 1 guaranteed UR. As opposed to $1 for a 30% chance at one. This is probably the only time I'm ever going to test this, just to try it. And because it pushed me over to, 7 more pulls. So, we'll go ahead and try this here. And did the server crash again? Yep, hold up a moment. I think the server died. Or not. Oh, that's one of the Void Unleashings I need. So we needed one of those. Alright. So, this is 10 pull number 4. A hero lives to the decraft pile. Oof. Oh, there's my second copy of Dominus Spark. Like, I need one more copy of that, I believe. Did I ever pull on this? Yeah, I did. going crazy. Alright, back to this here. This is number 5 pull. Okay. Void Unleashing and second copy of Vare. So I have 2 copies of Void Unleashing and 2 copies of Vare. And there's the 1 copy of El Shaddoll Mesherik I need. And there's my 3rd copy of Vare. I guess the loyalty to my first deck is coming in clutch for that, you are. Oh no. I have messed up the calibration on my mouse here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, all 3 of those just turned rare. Alright, last card is a UR. Oh, there's one of the Dark Lord Evening Stars I need. Nice. So I'm up to 3 copies of Vare. And you're gonna need this for Witchcrafter, by the way. One copy of Evening Star. Oh, you are. We got it! We got the overframe card! This is gonna go baller in the Fusion Cup. Like, the one overframe elemental hero is all we need, but goddamn, that is such a baller card. Like, I forgot that was on the list of things we wanted. Like, then again, we're power creeping super poly targets. Oh, there's my third copy of Regulus. Oh, upgrade. Well, third copy of this is pretty nice. Like, unfortunately, this can't be used until later. But, given you can't craft this, and it is, like, gonna be the super poly target going forward, I'd say that's pretty good. Oh, let me go add that to, like, the list of cards to keep. Give me a second here. Yeah, unfortunately, the servers are like, whacked out to heck right now. Because there's so many people trying to log in. That, the servers just straight up can't handle it. Let me look up favorite hero. Yeah, okay. Oh, wait, no. We actually want to keep one of these. So, this is another super poly target. So, we're gonna want to keep one of those. Okay, so we just need the one. Because I didn't realize that, favorite hero is, another super poly target. Like, oh, that throws me off. Okay. So anything we get beyond this. We can dismantle, but we need to keep the one. Ooh, that did not look promising. And do keep in mind, there is the dual pass that comes out in a couple days. Oh, upgrade. Let's see, what do we get? What do we get? There's my third copy of Dominus Spark. Whew. Well, that's 3 copies of Dominus. I don't actually have to craft the Dominus cards this time, because every previous set of Dominus cards I've had to craft. That's a really weird feeling. Yeah, I'm fairly certain I need, like, 2 copies of this. 2 to 3 copies of that. Alright, you are. Oh, another copy of Crown. Nice. Oh, 2 URs. Ooh, wow. Oh, there's an Endymion and a Flame Wingman I can decraft. Lev Shadal Fusion. Oh yeah, this is busted for... Busted for shit all. Alright, that's my second copy of Forbidden Crown. Alright, we got 2 more 10 pulls. At least I'm getting the Dark Lord support SR cards. Oh, there's a third copy of Void Unleashing I need. Alright, that brings me up to 3 copies of Void Unleashing. Alright, last 10 pull before I craft. Oof. Oh, you are. Alright, let's see, what do we get? Oh! Another Shining Flare Wingman. Oh, another UR card. Ah, yeah, my third copy of Crown. Yes. Yes. Wouldn't it be funny if I got a Royal? Darn. But, this one is shiny. Okay. Alright, that gets me everything I really need from this. No secret pack, right? Yeah, no secret pack. I have no intention of chasing the alt art, the, shiny version of, Super Poly from the, thing there. Alright, you are. So, we're gonna keep the, keep the shinier version. Alright, dismantle one of you. And dismantle you. Now, the thing is I am short a couple UR. But I honestly don't think I'll need 2 copies of Solemn Accusation for a while. Because, here's the thing, is, most decks don't run, Solemn Accusation. Like, if I go look at, like, the, Dark Lord qualifier here, most decks only run, like, none. Although I will need to get multiple copies of it later. But given this is, like, the second to last batch of cards I will be rolling for a long time, yeah, I don't see any reason to craft more of these. Like, if I look up, like, Solemn. Oh, yeah, these are limited to... limited... Oh, wait, yeah, I can... Yeah, hold up a second. Yeah, I can dismantle one. And get the two I'm missing. And I can batch generate the cards I don't have. There we go. We've gotten everything I need from this. And one free pull on the pack here. Alright, there we go. So that is everything we need from this. Dismantle all extra cards. Like, I'll be honest, this was a lot better than normal. But, a good chunk of these cards I'll actually need going forward. The fact that, both Favorite Hero and Favorite Hero Shining Flare Wingman are, in fact, super poly targets, are absolutely busted. We're gonna want Dark Lord Evening. We're gonna want 2 copies of these. You could run 3, in theory. But at this point, like, I'll be honest, you don't really need that many, and with UR Dust being hard to come by these days, let's put a kibosh in that. But I'll have to build a Dark Lord deck later, but I gotta go see my family off, so the rolls are just gonna have to do for now.